Hello friends, I am Rishabh Gupta and today I am explaining you about the how to conduct the RCA. So RCA mostly commonly asked during the interview, either you are giving the analytics interview or either you are giving the product management interview. So today I am going to explain you about the RCA. In Amazon Marketplace, order has dropped by the 10%. Conduct the RCA. This is the problem statement. So how would we go? I'll explain you. So the framework which I mostly use, the first one is I always ask about the clarify of the questions. So after asking the clarify question, I'll take a pause and write down my thoughts. Then I summarize my problems. And once I summarize my problem, after that I conduct the RCA into the three part. I divide the first part into the external factor, second part into the internal factor, and the third part will be the consumer psychology. So I will start from the step one. So in the step one, ask the clarify question. So the problem statement which we have saw, Amazon marketplace order has dropped by 10%. So the first thing is that Amazon. So Amazon have the multiple things. So here are we talking about the Amazon.com, Amazon.in, or Amazon Fresh, AWS. So ask the what particular for which uh, business interviewer is talking. So here I am only talking about the Amazon.in. Then order has drop up. So here order value has drop up or number of the order has drop up and drop by the 10%. So this 10% is happening sudden or the gradual or it is recurrent. Ask this question. So in my case, it's a gradual. Since if this is gradual, then you have to ask since how long? 1 month, 1 week, or 15 days. So in my case, it's 1 month. So here we are clear about the definition, the matrix definition. Uh, mm, mm, we have considered the number of the orders. Here we are talking about the Amazon.in and top up by is gradual. So we have to break the problem statement into the multiple parts. So one part is Amazon, second part is order, and third part is drop up by 10%. How long? Understood? So now one takeaway from clarify question is please do not ask the multiple questions because here the agenda behind the conducting the RC is to understand the your approach. How would you time to solve the product problem? So just ask max to max 5 to 6 question and then go with your answers. Then take a pause, write down your thoughts, whatever things are coming in your mind, and then explain the problem statement, summarize whatever you have understood, and also explain the assumption. So the problem statement is in Amazon marketplace order has dropped up by 10%. The assumption which I have made, all the BI tool is working fine, all the tech is working fine, there is a no data loss, all the data pipeline is working fine, all the event is getting triggered correctly, there is a no change into the matrix calculation, uh, there is a no change into the pricing or the discount strategy. Uh, yeah, and mm, there is a no sales as announced. There is a no cyclic or the seasonal pattern. There was no A/B, there was no A/B testing was going on, and I can say considering that dip have observed across all the India, including all the demographic, all user cohort, all customer segment, either the male, female, prime, not prime customers, new customer, old customer, across all the devices, iOS, Android, website, and across both platform. website and the app and across all the product category, I have experienced that drop is happen. And at the last, please ask to the panel if they want to modify some hypothesis, they can modify. Once you have explained the assumption, you have summarized the problem statement, then we will move into the how to break the RCA or how to do the RCA. So in the RCA, I mostly break into the three problems. I mostly break RCA into the three part. First is the external factor, second is the internal factor, and third is a consumer psychology. So I'll start from the external factor. So in the external factor, any government policy has changed. So we will ask, is there any government policy has changed? Is there any new regulation has come up? Any negative PR is going on? Any new competitor has come up, or any competitor has announced any type of the sales? Any strike is going on, any natural calamity is going on. So I have observed all those external factors, and and I can say there is a no impact from the external factor. So here we will move to the internal factor. So in the internal factor, I'll explain about the how entire customer journey is, how product funnel or the customer journey work, and I will take the 1 minute pause, and after that we will start from we will start for the internal factor. So we were discussing about the external factor. So we have found there is a no impact from the external factor. So now we will move to the internal factor. So in the internal factor, I'll explain you about the uh, how customer journey or the product funnel works. So in the Amazon, you might have seen this is the page of the Amazon. How